G'day everyone, we've got the new part here from MUNJI. It's, I call it the douche, but it's actually a chassis rail cleaner. We just call it douche for shits and giggles. But basically it's to plug in your hose, clean up inside the chassis rail. So we've got an old chassis here. We have no idea what's inside it. It would be dust and probably a bit of rust and stuff. But just show you how it fits. So it does fit onto the end of the hose, not the actual coupling itself. So we're gonna take that off. And basically just goes in like a normal bar fitting, nice and tight. And once it's in, it's in. That's not coming off in any sort of hurry. So what we're gonna do, this is designed to fit in, find any hole that it goes into, so we'll be feeding it up as it goes through. So you see on this chassis, there's a couple of holes. Obviously, we're not gonna go into the front, we've cut that so we can actually see the stuff coming out once we hose it out. So there's quite a few entrance points. And even if you wanted to go front to rear, rear to front, front to rear, yeah, you've got several access points to use it. So we'll just get to see what the flow's like, if you like turn the tap on, just to see what we're doing. So that's it. That's going to help propel it through the chassis. So this is very, all the plumbers out there, you'd know these sort of fittings and the high pressure ones with the jet out the front as well. So I got the idea from that. Obviously we don't need the jet out front because we're only running off mains power. We're not using a gurney, it is just a hose. So we're looking at 100 to 120 PSI. So yeah, we'll might as well go for a run, eh? All right, we'll turn her on. You can see some stuff coming out already. As it moves up the chassis, sometimes we might need to twist the hose a little bit just to help it. Now we can see it's going up and over the bump stop there, up past the bump stop, all the way up to the very end of the chassis. And that's at the end of the chassis now. So what we're going to do, it's saturated everything up there. We've got a lot of stuff coming out this end. I'm going to start pulling it back. So we'll see the squirts as it passes the holes. And you can see all this gunk that's coming out of this chassis. So it's an old chassis, it's all up the hose here as well. So I'll give a little bit of a jiggle round and round just to make sure we get all areas. That's a good amount of dirt that's coming out of this chassis here. And that's it at the end. Yeah, that's the douche.